5 of the easiest musical instruments to learn and tips for success. Some musical instruments are much harder to learn than others. The violin, for example, is notoriously difficult. The lack of frets and unusual position in which it's held all contribute to this. Getting to grips with an easier stringed instrument might be a good idea before tackling the violin. If you want to start simple and work your way up, you may want to check out these easy-to-learn instruments that will welcome you with open arms into the musical world. Number 1. The ukulele. This is an incredible instrument to begin learning with as an adult. It is easy to learn and soft to the touch. The ukulele comes topmost on the list of instruments that are easy to learn at any age. Ukuleles are inexpensive to buy and require almost no maintenance apart from the occasional change of strings. The uke can also be a great way to pick up the fundamentals of stringed instruments which you can easily apply to its bigger brother, the guitar. Plus, not only is the ukulele easy to learn, it's also relatively easy to play, which is why it's great for whipping out at a party so you can show off your skills. Number 2. The harmonica. The harmonica is a mouth organ that is relatively easy to play instrument on the quality of the harmonica you get and whether or not you have a music tutor. The harmonica lends its sounds to blues, country, rock and roll, folk music. This instrument is a lot of fun, too. It's very difficult to sound bad on a harmonica, as all the notes it can create are all in the same key. Number 3. The piano. The piano enters this list not because it is exactly easy, but because it appeals to our sight and our skills are easy to pick it up. It may seem daunting at first as you have to learn to coordinate both hands, but once you start to learn the basics of the piano, it can be one of the most rewarding instruments out there. However, you will need a lot of practice and time to become a pro at it. Number 4. Drums. Playing the drums does not only relieve you of stress, but also provides you with a fun way to dive into music. The basics of drumming are also relatively easy to learn, but mastering the drums is anything but. Number 5. Guitar. Learning the guitar takes consistent practice and determination. Your fingers will hurt and the chords you strike will make no sense at first. However, it is one of the best instruments to begin learning music as an adult. As it's one of the more popular instruments in the world, there are countless resources out there that can get you started. Now, what's the hardest instrument to learn? When many people think of a hard instrument to learn, the first thing that springs to mind is the violin. Not only is it difficult to get the hang of, but until you do, you can produce some unsavory sounds. Other tough instruments surprisingly include the organ, accordion, bagpipes, and the French horn. So, if you're only just starting to dip your toes into the world of music, we definitely recommend starting with something simple and working your way up.